join makes the robot go there.
Okay, yeah, help. I just typed it in there, and then I'll show you all the list of commands for the robot to play the song.
Exclamation point. Help.
Exclamation point. Help for the rhythm robot. Go for a song for Westy.
Exclamation point. Help. It's a simple code. I mean, you just think about geometric things, you think about DOS. It's very simple. So,
Mitchell Wayne has a request for West Side.
I think yellow flag.
Nice try, Odie Pro. You have to be in the room. They don't let just anybody play.
Oh, sorry, I get it.
Yeah. Hey, what up?
All right.
Bless you.
Let me cut down the music here. Let me see if I can
Bless you.
see if this comes through.
What's up? What's going on? Uh-oh.
Got the beats coming through.
Open up. What's up? What's up? Yeah.
I got the beats.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, check it out. We live in the house. We know you feel this like velvet. Around, yeah. Take that top off, be on that next level. Yeah, pointing your fingers like we the devil. Like we say, yeah.
What's up on that dolphin?
Is that the devil? I don't like the devil.
Whoa. Yeah. Says who? This is like bone. Yeah. Bulldog, dog, dog. Give the bulldog that bone. Busting shots, taking shots, drinking drinks,
What kind of drinks you got? What kind of shots you got?
stanky drinks,
Them stinky drinks, you know.
stanky drinks, them IPAs,
Got that
they smell like skunk.
that skunk.
We smoke that funk.
Yeah, until we drop.
Nate Dogg said, smoke weed every day.
Every day.
And so I do.
So I do.
Cause he knows best, right? Nate Dogg knows best. Taking shots. Taking shots. Taking shots. Take some more shots. APAs. Stay trains. Yeah. Taking shots with Westside Bulldog in the morning, Saturday. Westside Bulldog. Westside Bulldog. Westside Bulldog.
That's Westside. Weed smoking
Bulldog.
Coming
Trade family that. Or on the internet, whatever you what do you call it?
That's the
In the
internet
chat
for you.
room.
Alright. We're gonna call this jam a jam and jam out.
Pika pika. Pika pika.
Pika pika.
Pika pika. Drop the
All right.
rock.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on.
Like old times. That's right. What are those? What are those, Odie Bro?
Am I cool?
Yeah, you good?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Don't
I
cut that.
forgot.
You there still?
Oh yeah. I forgot how crazy that is.
Yeah, it's fun in the headphones, man. That I don't know.
Sorry.
The first time I got it, I got auto-tune with the beats and everything. I sang to myself for hours.
Oh yeah. Sorry, myself too. I told you about the infamous story about me and El Snapatan.
You guys have one too with the voice mod?
Oh my god. Me and El Snapatan just went off one day. I said, you have voice mod, I have voice mod. Do you want to just go through a couple sounds? And we went through every single sound. It was a good day. It was like a memorable day. Hold on. Sorry, I'm not trying not to burp in the microphone.
I found like my 8 favorite ones and moved them to the top.
1 second.
There's like a Maynard one you can do.
A Maynard. Wow. Okay.
I
That's
like
the
that
Maynard
one.
one?
Kind of, yeah. That's the AI DJ. But you know, it's Maynard-esque. It reminds me of the intro to like a Tool song, you know.
Let's see. This is the one. All right. Cute, I think, is the Prince one. Let me see.
Alright, this is working part-time. Hold on. Working part-time in a 5 and dime. My boss is Mr. McGee. Does that sound like Prince?
I'm looking for the Prince one. What are they in alphabetical order?
Cute? Does that sound like Prince or no?
Is it called a Prince one? A little
No,
bit.
it says cute.
Oh, it's cute. You guys found it
Yeah.
to be Prince. Let me try that cute.
Purple rain, purple rain. No, it doesn't work for me. No, you gotta sing. You gotta sing like natural, like you gotta sound like Prince, like yeah. Told me several times that he didn't like my kind, and I would be too leisurely. That's when I told him, ooh, I told him, walked into the outdoor. No? No, they're right. We don't sound like friends.
Not a Prince one. It's cute.
Alright. Alright. What's up? Alright, deep, bro. Yo, that's deep. Yo.
Yeah. Oh man. It gets
Yo,
deep.
that is deep.
Super cat.
No, it's like soup, 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 soup. Soup, 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 super chat.
Super cat. Yeah, that's the deep.
Oh, this is Thanos, bro. Yo, I just gotta holler at y'all, man. Thanks for that super chat. Thanos out.
Don't make me snap my fingers on y'all.
What is this one?
Echo. Echo.
Oh,
Echo.
Echo. I love it.
Echo. You like Echo. You like Echo. You like Echo. Oh.
Yeah,
Wait.
do a custom West Side super chat with the Echo.
Soup, 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 soup. Soup, 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 soup. Soup, 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 super, chat.
Oh my god.
Hey, bro. Hey, I'm talking to the fan. Hey, I'm talking into a fan, bro. Yeah, Fanny. Fan guy. Fan. Talking into a fan. What is this? Oh, fear. Oh, I'm afraid. No.
That's like I'm actually listening to this.
Stop.
Hey, sorry, chat. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Luke, I am your father.
I am so sorry. I 100% forgot that we were on the air. Oh my God. Oh my God, I am so embarrassed. What did I say?
Oh
my God, no. I was just having, I forgot for 1 second.
Nice.
Did I say anything bad? No.
Nope.
Oh, thank God. I sound echoey. This is weird. Where am I at? Oh, that was crazy. Yo, I love voice mod. It's so good. Oh, what's this? Hey. Hey. Wait a minute.
Whoa. Are we in the cave?
Stop.
Boom. Boom.
It's trying to let you stop. I'm telling you. Please. Stop.
I think we have to kill the background effects.
Yes.
I don't think so. Just a portobello steak sandwich is all.
Yo. Hey.
Yo.
Okay. We're fine.
Is this normal now?
No, I'm on the phone.
Oh, the phone.
No, it's normal, but I'm on the
What is that one called?
telephone.
Oh, it starts with a T. I'm like, oh, phone. There's no phone.
I'm all the way on the bottom.
Okay.
Let's see. Ring. Ring. Hello?
My God, the snort sounds terrible in my headphones. That's oh my God, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. Okay. Oh,
Hey,
don't do it again.
what's up,
Hold on. Hey, what's up?
How much is calling you on the phone?
Oh, let me pick up my phone.
Hello? Oh, hey. Yeah, what's Hey! BD! What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, dog.
Oh my God.
Doing the YouTube thing. You know how we do.
Sounds tinny.
Yeah. It's we're on the phone.
You got that Sprint PCS?
Yeah. Cricket wireless.
Cricket?
Not a crumpet. It's cricket.
Hey, you know, it's gotta suck to be a cricket, right? Because, like, to make noise, you gotta rub your legs together. Like, who else gotta do that shit? Like,
Is it? Wait, are you reading this out of your notebook?
no, I'm just like, imagine if a lion had to roar, but he had to like rub his legs together. Like, you would never take him seriously.
Oh my God, this is out of the notebook. I could tell.
Phone right now.
All right,
All right,
yeah,
I gotta go.
I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Get back on the
All right,
stream.
all right, late.
All right, bye.
Late.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, thank God we got off that phone call. That dude's tripping.
I know, right? Rubbing the lion's legs together. Oh boy.
He's like, wait.
The cricket jokes are coming back. You've heard these ones before, Odifro?
I think I did. That's my meal. This might be
Nice.
recycled. This might be recycled material. Hold on. Are they in the chat? Oh my God, I have not been
You
even
forget.
looking at the chat.
You can recycle material every 20 minutes. Because we have new people.
Oh my goodness.
You know how radio stations, they like, sometimes you'll hear a radio station, it'll be like a whole day of a radio station, and you're like, wait, hold on, I heard this before. They do like a whole day, like everyone took off to vacation, and they just replay one day.
Right?
It's
And you're like,
that would be so
wait a
awesome to
minute.
be able to do.
It's Wednesday on a Sunday?
Exactly, yeah. What do you mean Wednesday?
And they're just like, no, that was the best day we had. So just listen to that on the Sunday.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think
but
I try to push the cricket joke like a couple weeks ago, and nobody fell for it. And I was
Yeah.
like, nah, man, that joke is way too good to just be wasted.
it's one of those like you know, where you just have it's funny, but you just have a straight face there. And you just sit there. I think that's it. You know those ones. You know those ones that don't make you laugh. They just make you sit there. It's one of those.
All right, hold on.
My dad would say that's a circle joke. I laugh when I
Like-
get around to
Okay.
it.
Wait, you hear me now, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. So I basically said, like, the joke was, it would suck to be a cricket because, you know, every other animal out there can just make noise. You got to rub your legs together, you know. So imagine. Okay, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys win, dude. It's not a good joke. Well, give it a couple 3 weeks, whatever. I'm gonna bring it back. Oh, you probably died.
Same hide, fam, man.
Oh snap! That's cold.
TikTok says, put a phone number up. There could be open mic. We could talk like boing. Yeah, there are channels like that, and they are not favorable. I'm telling you. But every now and then someone calls in. There literally is a radio station number on the phone that you can call and get people here live, and it's just me and my phone. And we've had lots of people call in and say what's up. We had someone call and say what's up, or a couple of people that night. We had the 20K party.
But it's about to get really out of control when we have the host contest.
That's right. Yeah, the host contest. That's when you get the shot.
I think it's safe to say the contestants are all in.
Yeah,
right?
I think so. I mean, yeah, unless one of you guys is here and you're listening and you want to be a contestant, you can still get in. But we do have the contestants in, and we're going to be working with that very soon here. I think going into next week.
And you know what? I'll say, since it's so late at night, that if you have the cojones to join, because those were the words that got me to join. You said, I can't believe no one in a group of 5,000 people don't have the cojones to try to get on the mic. And I immediately said, well, I have cojones, sir. Like, that was a call out. You're calling me out, man. You're calling out my cojones. So I'm calling out your cojones out there. If you have not entered the competition yet, I'm calling out your cojones. And not just man cojones, but lady cojones too. You know, reach in, pull them out. You know, let's do it. Odifro, with the are those softballs? Hey, and what's up with this person? I've hid them. They're hidden. Like, if I try to hide them, they're hidden. The hot girls and boys chat guy. Like that, they're hidden. Like, oh wait, it says hide user.
I have a voicemail from you on March 30th.
Wait, no way. For real?
Yeah, I got all the voicemails.
Applying for the job?
Yeah.
Shut up. Oh.
Yeah, you want to hear one?
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Let me see.
Oh.
Sorry, man. I feel like I'm playing phone tag. I went over.
Maybe it's different.
I was talking to someone right quick on the street, man. I'm sorry, man. I don't phone in my pocket, dude.
You remember that?
Is that me?
That was you, yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. I don't know what this... Man, I don't know when you joined up. Are those the first ones? This is March 30th.
Right.
Do you remember?
It was right around that time.
All right, I haven't listened to these. Maybe I should listen. Give me a second.
March? When did I start? January, February, March. April. Whoa. Wait, March, April. I started in April. So any voicemails you got from me in March were like, couldn't have been me. Really? Oh, maybe I put the number.
Here's one from you. This was back in your more unprofessional days.
Uh-oh.
Halt and FDA, boy. Yo, this is Chief Buddha, a.k.a. West Boy.
Oh, no.
Hit me up, man. I'm free anytime now, man. My sister popped in for lunch, and we had a little moment. After the trading day, I usually try to, put my phone down for a minute. I try not to be consumed with all of that stuff, but I'm
Wow.
free now and I'm back at it. Hit me up anytime. This is my number, my friend. Thank you so much.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, blast from the past.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Hey, you know what though? Hey, props to me for keeping it real, man.
Yeah.
Putting my phone down when I'm having lunch with my sister.
Yep. Not trying to be consumed with all that stuff after, but now it's 24/7. Sorry, bro. You're consumed.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Wow. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a bad background. Yeah, definitely different. We've upgraded the audio since then.
Oh. All right, I think you.
Westside, you get one of these.
Oh, I think you got me.
Snip. El Snappy Tanzan.
Oh, I think you just broke me.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I think you got me. Oh snap!
Oh man, that was good. Those are, man, those times, they're once in a lifetime. Those first times, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure everybody knows that's here that knows, like El Snap and Mia and Odifro. You guys know, like, those first times, you can never get them back. They're so freaking amazing that you got to remember to enjoy them as you're experiencing them. Those times of when you're not comfortable, those are the most amazing times, when you step out of your comfort zone, you know, and go for something. Yeah, West,
Cool.
Speechless. What did we do?
Yo, I guess we can get those times back though. They can get replayed.
Yeah, I just I had this data. I got this data problem where I save things.
Thank God.
So I got 10,000 text messages. You know, that's just different people. That's not actually the text messages, are into the hundreds of thousands, if not millions now. And voicemails, they're all there.
Man, please never never delete that, man. I gotta know where I came from, man. Wow. All right, you got me on that. You got me, dude. You got me, dude. You got me, dude. You got me, bro.
Blast
I'll
from
give
the
you that,
past,
dude. You got me,
yourself.
You got me on that one. All right, I'll give you that, dude. That's a true gotcha moment, bro. I don't know what to say, man. Wow.
You were, man. That was your resume.
All right, bro. All right, you got me, dude.
Looking back, it's funny because just an hour ago I was like, "Yeah, I listened to the voicemail West Side, and I knew he was the one right there." And then you listened to it. It's like, you knew. You knew what?
You knew what? Wow. Wow, man. You got me, dude. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Wow. Wow, man.
Yeah,
Hey.
Odifro says, first time Westside was on the mic, I texted Bulldog immediately and told him he found gold.
Wow.
Yep, I remember that.
That was pretty surprising. Wow. I gotta admit it. You got me.
Apparently, holy moly.
Wow. Oh, shoot. That was crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, man. All right, it's on now. I'm gonna get you one of these days somehow.
I get got all the time, man. Soul fan gets
For
me
real,
all the
dude.
time.
Whatever, man. I love it, man. This is all great fun, man. Thank God we have these moments to celebrate and get each other over and shoot, man. It's awesome.
Yep.
What a great night. What a great day. That was awesome. Wow. I am like blown away you still have that.
Yep.
Oh wow!
I got them all. I got
Yeah,
different
I
ones.
know.
too.
Now I'm like, wow, he got them all. I'm not emotional over that person, but I'm emotional
You're like, whoa.
over all the other ones.
Hold on a second.
Wow.
He's got the other one still?
Imagine, oh wow, I imagine you probably have voicemails from when we first had the first drinking night, you know, and like, oh my God, you have the whole,
Oh, yeah.
oh, you have the whole story. Oh man, all right, cool, man.
Yep. Yeah, there's lots.
That was
Okay, note to self: cannot leave voicemails on Bulldog's machine.
or do, because how else are we gonna remember life after the fucking zombie apocalypse? We have to have a memory capsule, or what do you call it?
Yeah, something like that.
I remember when I was a kid, there was a thing that would like fill with memories and then bury into the ground, and then some hope that, oh, in 20 years people will, or, you know, you have it on your phone, locked into the blockchain.
Yeah, I got a lot. I got John from Beginner Trading.
Hey, what's up, man? It's John from Beginner Trading. So yeah, I sent you a text message.
Got them all, baby.
Hey, all right, without saying any names, but would you say, do you have a famous person in your voicemails, or someone who would, you know?
Not that I can think of. I guess not that I can think of. No one really super famous.
Okay.
I have some really touching voicemails that are really, really crazy. They would probably break everybody down.
Oh no, I can't handle that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it, but I'm just saying I've got those that would like life-changing Bulldog trading emails or voicemails. You know, super touching. It's crazy.
Maybe
Mitchell.
Maybe make a montage of those if they're okay with it. You know.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. There was actually one that I used
set
to play.
to a beat, like.
Do you remember the one that I used to play from Fawn's?
No.
145.
No.
In the midst of the GameStop saga, there was this voicemail that came across and just, man, really touched on the whole movement. Let me grab it. Keep the people.
Dude,
I'll grab it real quick.
Dude, there was a week I listened to you where I didn't even know there was people on the mic. Like, I listened to Bulldog Trading. The first time I came on Bulldog Trading, I loved the charts. And there was another channel I watched that had charts too. I went back and forth. Sorry, I don't want to burp. And then, oh my God, sorry.
All right, I got Fawns for you. This was
And
a
then-
touching one, man.
So yeah, the first time I saw your channel, I fell in love with the charts. But I didn't know there was voices.
Yeah.
You used to play these clips?
Yeah, let me see if anybody remembers this one. This was
All right.
Fawns. He came on in the midst of the GameStop. Here we go.
Let me check it out.
Hi, this is Fonz145 on Reddit. Wall Street Bets. I'm a 43-year-old man who lost his house in 2008, and I'm all in so far except for the last 4,000, which I have my finger on the buy button, waiting for them to drop underneath 90, so that I can smash it back on them. I'm not going to give up. I have diamond hands. I will never let go of this stock. I don't care about how much money I make. That's not what I'm in this for. I want to stick it to them because they made me go homeless for this entire time. I'm having a bit of trouble getting through on this Reddit Wall Street Bets website because they keep thinking that I'm a shill, maybe. I'm not sure because I'm kind of too new. But if I could just get a message out to them and let them know that Farms 145 is a real guy, and I'm fighting my hardest for all of us, and I'm pushing forward for us. Believe in the cause. Never give up. We are diamond hands, golden hearts with strong Jedi minds. Don't give up. This is the way. Thank you.
Yeah. I like him.
Yeah, he was cool. He was real. And just the essence of the movement at the time, you know, with GameStop and what we were doing.
I never got to hear that. That's the first time I ever heard that. So, like, literally, you could say, like, whenever you were playing that, I was not listening.
Yeah, he called me, left me the voicemail, and I asked him for permission if I could share it with the community or whatever, and he said, yeah.
Oh.
And then it was like a week later or something, I played it on the stream, and he pops in the chat and says, "That's me, I'm Fonz." Crazy.
Yeah. No, I was I must have been right after that, I think.
Yeah, it was great. It was you know, it was really crazy times, man. It was a moment in history for sure. That's the essence of the movement we were talking about. That's like, is it died out or spread out? What? But it's still here.
Spread out, right?
Spread out.
I think I see people across the board like taking new stances in other stocks, but maybe AMC and GameStop forced other people to like branch out. Maybe that was the ultimate goal. You know, at the end of the day, we have positions in AMC, we have positions in GameStop. Okay, whatever. But we're also following the market now. When we would never have followed, dude. If it wasn't for AMC, if it wasn't for GameStop, I would have never known about SPRT. That just, I mean, I don't want to like talk too much about it, but I'm gonna take a little vacation. That SPRT play pretty much paid for the whole thing.
Awesome.
You know?
Yep.
And, you know, whereas we used to be, or some people might have been focused on one stock, like AMC, GameStop. During that era, we were really focused on CTRM when it was 89 cents and 80 cents. Remember that? Those good old days? Castor time?
Man, I was playing it. I would sell it over $1 every time. I'd buy
Right?
it over $1, sell it over $1.
Oh, dude, we traded it up and down. It was so fun. And so
that's a lot of what even FON stood for, was spreading the financial literacy for the future and for the youth.
Right.
That he didn't have that opportunity, you know, and he was going to hold those shares of GameStop, and he had over 100 shares of GameStop. And I just remember I talked to him on video, and you know, he was living in a tiny room at his friend's house with like a hot plate in the closet for his kitchen.
Bummer.
And yeah, I mean, you know, and still holding, you know, $30,000 worth of GameStop, and was never going to let that go based on principle, you know.
Yeah.
But he was learning all about the stock market and learning about making other plays and making really good plays in a lot of other stocks at the same time.
I mean, principle is one thing. Like, honestly, everybody should have principles in some way, shape, or form when you're trading. Sure. You know, we had a whole debate about Disney earlier, but at the end of the day, you got to make those tendies. You know, you can't just hold on to a stock for principles.
Well, MIA was talked about it the other morning about buying Lockheed Martin. Not going to buy Lockheed. You know, I'm not really into that whole murder game across the world.
Right.
War games and everything. But yeah, it's how far detached are you, and how much good can you do with the tendies that you make versus standing on that principle? It doesn't mean you give up your integrity. That's for sure. That's something we don't give up around here.
Never.
That's
But-
Pro says there's a bunch of stocks I would never own or profit from. Oh, if it hadn't been for the channel, yeah.
But in the same vein, like, I don't do a whole lot of shopping at Victoria's Secret, but if it looked like it was squeezing up, I'm investing. There's a ton of stocks out there that just randomly shoot up, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll throw a little money into, what is that? Bed Bath and Beyond? Sure. You know, most of the stuff that I would buy at Bed Bath and Beyond, I get on Amazon, but sure. Let's go for it.
Well, I told you they have that one really cool robot gravy mixer that's like proprietary.
Hey,
Bed Bath and Beyond.
I make fun of them, but honestly, Jim Cramer like pumped them up the other day and said that they have like so many things going for the business, and
Time to sell.
sell.
Jim Cramer's pumping them up. I'm out, and he's out too.
Okay, so West Side interview part of the show. Are there any new cryptocurrencies that you are scoping out at all?
Yeah.
Well, what's up?
Moon River.
What? Serious?
Moon River, yeah, which leads to another one that is connected to Moon River that's not quite available yet.
Interesting. Okay.
I wanna say
swap style.
They convert over to like Moon Song.
Is this how do you attain this coin? Is it a swap?
I haven't actually attained it yet. It's one that I'm looking into.
It
seems kind of interesting. Looks like Kraken has it. I'll drop a link in the chat.
Is it like a NFT type of gaming token, or?
It's a Moonbeam. Okay, so Moon River converts to Moonbeam. The Moonbeam Foundation created Moon River as an Ethereum-compatible blockchain environment on the Kusama network. Moon River is intended to operate on the Kusama as a parachain, helping crypto projects expand their reach to new users markets with a multi-chain approach.
Okay.
Works on a relay chain with shared security, consensus, transaction settlements integrated into the relay chain. Parachains benefit from the relay chain's base features. Moonbeam team has chosen to launch Moon River to provide an Ethereum-compatible smart contract, and is releasing Moonbeam under the ticker symbol BEAM to a similar platform for Polkadot, which I found really interesting. Later in 2021. I don't even think that Moonbeam is released yet, and I was looking into the ICO or whatever it might be, initial coin offering for it. For Moonbeam.
It's going to be attached
more
to
DD
Polkadot?
needs to be done. Yeah, it'll be attached to Polkadot.
Okay. That's been booming this week.
Polkadot has?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those big like $20 coins have been like booming. Polkadot, Uniswap. What's my?
It's another case where, you know, there is an attraction for people to turn to lower priced cryptocurrencies like Shiba and that and Doge. It doesn't change the percentage gains on what you can get from any other token. You know, Binance coin from $100 to $300 is the same as Doge from 10 cents to 30.
Right. Percentages.
And I go nuts when we talk about averages and things, when really it comes down to that bottom line, which is those tendies. And L Snap always brings it up. He says, "Oh, my average on Ethereum Classic is so good." And I'm like, man, when you're day trading, you don't care about the average, right? Like, I made $500 on the last trade from here to here. It's gone. It's done. The average is toast. It's about the next move. It's about those tendies. It's about what comes out in USD at the end of the day.
Right. I imagine when I'm trading crypto, like the crypto I'm trading is like an ascending ladder. And so from one crypto, I'll raise it as high as I can go. And as high as I can get that crypto, I'll switch to another crypto. And as high as I can get that crypto, I'll switch to another crypto. And it's just an ascending ladder of crypto gains is what I'm constantly trying to do in my accounts. I almost make it a game of like a reverse Tetris, but with money. I don't know if that makes sense, but I've turned it into a game.
It is a game. I mean, it's a game in a big way. And game is not necessarily a bad thing. That doesn't mean it's a joke or anything. Games are serious. They're hardwired into us. There's a reason that humans spend so much time on games. There's this whole game theory that I came to a great understanding of one night on some portobellas, where I saw the evolution of man from the beginning of history until past now. That's another conversation, but
competition is so built in,
it's a game. Yeah, it is. I mean, I just think
we play games with our own mind.
When you become socially successful, basically when you rise the social ladder to become general. Come on, Woo. And once you're a general, it is a game, and it's a serious game, and you're playing it in a tent with pieces on a board where you're moving people that are affecting real people's lives, and you ascend the ladder as you go up. And the same thing happens with government when you're playing with people's lives, and you're making this decision: should I put a roundabout here, or should I put a stoplight here? The roundabout's going to cost an extra, $500,000. But we know that on average at the stoplight, it's going to kill 3 people a year in T-bones. I got these lives. I got these 3 people. I got this roundabout. I got this money. 3 people per year for $500,000. Seems like an easy decision, right? But you got to make it every day. The whole game thing is built in to be socially successful. And it's always been a game once you rise the social ladder. It is a game. And it's a strange game. And the stock market's a game. And sometimes when my mind really opens up and I'm sitting here sometimes and thinking deeply and I'm clicking the button, it's like sometimes you regress to this point where it's so arbitrary. I can click this button because all my trades are on one-click buys and sells. I can just click this button. I can click the same button 5 minutes later, and I could be this much less out of slavery, right? I could be $5,000 less slavery, less time I have to spend. $5,000 to me used to be, I would spend 100 hours underneath a truck, working on it and changing alternators and changing everything, right? Hours and hours and hours, 100 hours of my life right there, changing in 5 minutes trading by clicking and then clicking again.
With one finger.
Yeah, with one finger. And it could be arbitrary. It could be based on hundreds of hours of research, or it could be just a random click. It could be an accidental click and then another accidental click, and it could change just the same. It's so trippy game wise sometimes, but you can also get good at the game of doing this and find those patterns and find those ways that work for you, those strategies that work for you, and change the game. It's the game changer. I think that was yesterday's title.
Game changer. Yeah.
It's game changing, which is life changing.
And we're changing lives. Honestly. We're doing it, man.
We are. And I get it.
Because I can be the first one to attest. I'm not only on the mic. My life is different. My entire life is different. Dude, yeah. I talked to my sister. It's been exactly, as of a couple days ago, 1 year since the last time I worked in a restaurant. That's all I used to do. I just worked in a restaurant. It sucked. I hated it. I wasn't the chef. I wasn't the manager. I had no say in the day-to-day activities. I had no percentage in what the restaurant made, no matter how hard I worked. I was just an employee. and I got out of it, and I wanted to change my life, and I ended up here. Fast forward to that. But it's been 1 year, almost to the day, since I've last worked in a restaurant. And I gotta say, the reason I was able to claw my way out of a life I wasn't really happy with was watching this channel, learning every single day. That's why every single day I tell people, man, if you have not talked to me, please talk to me. Please. Please. Because I used to be a dummy, and I used to think that no one in the chat wanted to talk to me. And next thing you know, I started talking in the chat, and people talked back to me. So I tell you, talk to me, I'll talk back. Because all you have to do is start asking questions.
You know what?
Ask a question.
Just saying that, you have changed lives, man. I get those messages. I know you probably don't get as many. Like I said, the text messaging is kind of an intimate thing to have on YouTube, because I get those messages about you and about me that people say that you've changed their life, you know? Just being here and you saying that one time draws somebody in, and they start talking, and they start learning, and they start making trades, and they start making a difference. They start thinking about the future. They start being more positive, all kinds of things.
Dude, it's all you have to do. All you have to do is just say hi, hello, or the always hilarious HIGH. That's all you have to do. And then you make the connection. And then we're there. We're talking. We're having a conversation. And I'm like, hey, D. Gray, Kareem, Jack Fleming, Hayden Reich, Duck, L Snappytan. L Snappytan, guys, L Snappytan was just a guy in the chat. Now he's a host. I was just a guy in the chat. Now I'm a host. You have to break out of your shell. Talk in the chat. I didn't know anything about stocks. I didn't know anything about stocks. Anything about stocks. Really. I asked questions. I followed the numbers, the chat. People would give me due diligence. I would try to follow up on that, make the right moves. Ooh, snap.
Huh.
Are you looking at Safemoon?
Safemoon broke down.
Boom. Safemoon looking unsafe.
Big way, all the way from 3,500 down to 3,000 now.
That's how I feel about you.
What? D-Mobile to go.
D-Mobile to go.
Dropping massive, huge, merengue, D-Mobile to go. This is how I feel about you.
Thank you for that.
Soup.
All right, natural voice, no voice mod. Here you go. You ready?
Okay.
Super chat.
All right. Super chat.
Ooh, nice. You went high-low. I like that.
Yeah, that's how you get them with the difference.
All right, here we go. Let me see. Soup.
Super chat.
Thank you, D-Mobile to go. Really, that's awesome.
Hey,
appreciate it, man.
D-Mobile to go. Thank you, man. That's awesome.
That does not go unnoticed. That's massive. You know?
For real.
I would never super chat someone $20 before this channel. Ever, but I totally understand it.
Gotta help keep the heat and the lights on, man. It's cold out here. And you know what? Since I'm here, I'm gonna put him on the star chart.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah, right?
You get one of these.
Yeah.
It's a gold star.
Hold on.
Gold star now.
You got a.
His fingers are raw from peeling these star stickers.
Oh my God, dude, so much. All right, here we go. D Mobile to go. You now have a silver star.
Is it a silver one? Is that how it goes? That's how you get on the board with the first silver and then...
Yeah, one silver. Yeah.
Okay. You're on the board.
All right.
D Gray says, much better than Weeble chat. Yeah, 100% agree. It's nonsense on there. At least you can find some semblance of truth here with really, in a way, minus anonymity. Because the people here are real and they have to show up here every day with the same name. You can come back and be like, Hayden, you told me that it was squeezing.
Right.
Call them out the next day.
Yeah, but I said it was squeezing at 8:14 exactly. Well, you got to wait till then. The predictors. A whiteboard. I was actually okay. Well, I don't want. Okay, actually, I won't say that idea. I was gonna say something crazy. But yeah, this is.
Not financial advice. It's essential advice.
I feel like we're doing a marathon. This is a marathon broadcast right now. Leading up to the, I think we have an hour. We have an hour or 2 hours until the Safemoon drop.
Okay.
I mean, the Safemoon drop's happening right now, but woo, woo, woo.
You need some. I'll be right back. Then I might have to make a Safemoon thumbnail to cover this situation today. Be right back.
Good idea, bro. Boom. Not financial advice, but yeah, Safemoon. Everything. Oh, the fro. A what? A marathon? Wait. A marathon? Oh, the fro. You talking about a marathon? Wait. Let me check. A marathon. Oh, okay. Here we go. You just watched the beer marathon episode last night. You know what I've been watching lately? Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Ooh. Safemoon taking a hit. I've been watching Always Sunny in Philadelphia lately. Cracking me up. Jerry Lee Lewis, Great Balls of Fire, or what's the other one? Did you do Good Golly, Miss Molly? Goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire. Beer Fest. You know, I haven't even looked at Safemoon. Even though I've seen the drop, I'm not trying to look. You know, what does it matter to me at this point?
That drop only cost you $1? Whoa. Yeah, I'm a little heavier on Safemoon than you are then, Mr. Snap.
Does it look worse than it really is?
No, it looks horrible. It is absolutely horrible.
It is
Panic.
horrible.
Panic. Sell.
Nice.
Safemoon, crash. Safemoon, crash.
Danger. Will Robinson.
53 mil? Yeah, you're a little bit light on the Safemoon.
You know what's crazy is that, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm like up a lot in Safemoon. It looks terrible right here, but
it's because it went up so high. You didn't look at it for the last couple hours when it was like,
oh,
I'm rich.
I haven't looked for the past like day.
Yeah, it's been cooking, and now these are huge red candles. This is the I wonder what's going on. I gotta find some news.
It kind of feels like it just got ran up and people are capitalizing on it.
Kareen, I don't know what chart you're looking at for Safemoon or where you're looking at the price of Safemoon. This is an openly traded platform that I'm charting off of, which in my experience has been ahead of the curve on the Safemoon trades. There's actually arbitrage opportunity between this platform and some of the others. This one usually has the sentiment built immediately in. There's a whole lot of trading bots that you can use on this thing.
Wow. That's scary.
We're back down to 26, 28 now.
The number on coin market cap is way different.
I mean, we have dropped, almost to 50%. It's huge. We're 30% down on Safemoon in the last 2 hours.
Whoa.
2 hour bar. Break it down even further. Go to 30 minutes. It's been an hour and a half, right? These last 2 half hours have been the worst for Safemoon within months and months. Slow run up and then an absolute crash rug pull type looking situation here.
All right, I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Yep. You're looking at Trust Wallet prices. Okay, if you're looking at Trust Wallet prices and you have a price that is all-time high, something like 3,500, something like that, that may be the time. If you can get that price for it, it might be a good time. Because Gate does show a little bit. What now? You just went out there. Just went outside. Let's go again. Be right back. I'm looking. I don't think I got it, Snap. Oh, wait, hold on. Never mind, I was looking at... Yeah, that's fine. I'm saying, though, I'll check a couple other sources for Safemoon prices right now, guys, but I'm just saying. Let me look. We'll get to the bottom of it. I see the pick. Yeah, and you've got Safemoon. Okay, see? So what's happening is it's starting to come down in the open market, and coin market cap is starting to show it. starting to show the downturn on Safemoon. So what you're really getting, I think, what is possible that you're getting is a future chart here from Gate. But we'll see. Obviously, there's a huge arbitrage opportunity right now on Safemoon. If you were to buy Safemoon on Gate at 25 or 2600 right now, that 10% wouldn't even make a difference. You could buy $50,000 worth of Safemoon on Gate right now, send it out, lose 10% to Trust Wallet, and then exchange it for BBNB arbitrage opportunity. Example A. Which I could do right now. We're back to 28.46, 28.50 here on Gate. You'd like to use a private wallet that Bulldog talks about? Yeah, you should be holding your coins on a private wallet. Not only that, they should be washed out of any KYC accounts before you do that. Essentially sold or gone or gambled or gone away before you're holding your anonymous cold storage cryptocurrency. Luna, $33.97 now on Luna, up 10% in the last 24 hours. Farm Harvest token up 50% in the last 24 hours on Farm. Argon up 42%. Nest token up 31%.
Did you
hear about the arbitrage opportunity, West?
Nah, let me hear about it.
Yeah. So if you have a Gate.io account right now, we've got a difference in price between Trust Wallet and Gate and the swap. Then you can buy Safemoon right now for $2,800 on Gate. Send it to your Trust Wallet and sell it for $3,500.
What?
That's the arbitrage opportunity available between Gate and there, and it's available because no one really does it on Safemoon. No one really arbs Safemoon because of the 10% fee. Now it's coming back up. You guys can see the candle moving. That's not a lie. There's a lot of Safemoon being traded. I'm watching thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, $3,000 orders, $4,000 orders roll through on Safemoon right now, like every second. It is cracking right now, volume-wise. You can see the volume come into it on the chart.
What kind of volume you seeing over there? Or like, how can you describe it? I guess.
Have 73 billion Safemoon traded in the last 15 minutes.
Holy snap! That's freaking crazy. And I see those green candles coming in.
Starting to go, and I can take, let's see.
What do we have?
I can break this chart down. It's on a 30-minute chart right now. I'll break it down into the 5 minutes, and you can see what's really happening here.
They say the wallet's dropping 10 or 11?
11 a.m.
Ooh, snap. There's a lot.
We're coming all the way back
movement
up here on Gate. 3,100 now, 3,150.
Whoa!
Going one, 35, 31.55, 35, 31.58. On Gate, 17%. Sold to West Side on Pancake Swap.
Wow. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who did do a pancake swap. Some of those ground level people right now making some nice tendies.
Yes. Really nice. I mean, Safemoon's almost doubled in the last day or two, right? We were looking at 1,800 prices, and then we just touched 3,500.
I mean,
36 to be the double.
I hate to say like poo coin, but it was There were plenty of poo coins before, obviously, but it was the first of the kind of like meme coin. It was like a meme coin era. Like Safemoon came along, they had a tokenomics, and then we saw so many coins follow suit with the same kind of business model and the same kind of name, logo. It's just really interesting to see the first of its kind. You know what the movement is on a day like today. We have 1 hour and 45 minutes until the actual wallet drops.
11 a.m. That's
What
going
do
to
you-
be 7. Yeah, 11.
What do you imagine is going to happen with the wallet? You think it's just gonna? I mean, if
Hey,
it
Mr.
crashes,
Duncan.
if it crashes systems, it's a good thing, right?
If it goes to the top of the App Store, that would be good. I don't think they're going to crash app stores. But I think, do they have the infrastructure for it to work properly immediately? They should.
Oh.
Wallets aren't difficult. It doesn't take much bandwidth or anything like that. I heard some rumors potentially for the Safemoon wallet to have some type of elimination of the 10% fee, but that's, in my opinion, impossible. That it destroys the tokenomics of it, right? Because
Right.
it can be sold between wallets without that 10% fee, which it actually can be. You know, Safemoon in a paper wallet makes a whole lot of sense, because then I could actually transfer my physical Safemoon paper wallet with minus the 10% fee. Right? I could sell it on eBay, or I could sell it in person. I could say, hey, Westside, you want this $100 worth of Safemoon? It's $100. Here's your paper wallet. I think that's cool. I would have had to take $90 for it if I was to sell it through an exchange or something. Sometimes, you know, actually transfer it out of my wallet into a new one. Are they going to open up a payment portal for Safemoon to buy through the wallet? Do you guys know?
I mean,
My guess is they would. It makes a whole lot of sense.
the thing that I mean, there's people who have the beta, but I'd always heard that it was going to be the type of system where you can purchase all types of cryptocurrency, but still use the tokenomics of Safemoon. So there would be no way around the 10% fee there.
Like, obviously through exchange, I don't have to deal with the 10% fee when I'm scalping Safemoon, like you would through Trust Wallet. Swaps are probably the same way, right? When you swap to BNB, you pay the 10% fee.
Yes.
But when I buy and sell, I pay no fee. Only when I push Safemoon out of the exchange to another wallet do I pay a fee like that.
I get it.
It's because I'm all on exchange and they have this pool of Safemoon that they're just transferring back and forth between traders instead of between wallets.
But if you ever wanted to take that Safemoon there to your own wallet, do you get docked or no?
Yes, the withdrawal, there is a 10% withdrawal fee on top of another fee from Gate to pull out to a wallet. And there's a minimum. You have to have at least like $100 plus of Safemoon to be able to withdraw it in the first place.
Okay. All right, then I guess we got to see how. Well, I mean, there is people out there with the Safemoon demo. I'm just wondering. Man, I've never got to play with it myself, so I don't know like how it works. How easy is it to buy Safemoon? Is there?
My guess is they've partnered with an expensive, shady payment processor.
Of an expensive, shady payment processor.
Because that's exactly what I would do in that instance, and that's what you have to do in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know,
you would know. You've tried to do this.
I've become that. I've been that.
you've been at the ground level of cryptocurrencies before.
Yeah, we opened up a payment processor. We worked with one of them called Fort Knox, and I couldn't believe what it was. We opened up the exchange. We had people log in with their bank account credentials, and I had access to their ACH, which means I can remove and put funds in their account at will into their bank account. I can take as much as I want, and I can put whatever I want back in. And they're just trusting me to only do what they type in that they want to withdraw or deposit to their bank account. Once you have those ACH keys, it's on you, it's on the business, it's on the company. You can do whatever you want. And this is what happens when you go to Netflix and you enter your credit card information or whatever it is, or your bank account information. They do the same thing. Anything that has to do with actual banking. When you fill out your bank information and give them those keys, get those. So I've been on that side of things, and that's probably what they're doing. I don't know if they're going to use bank or they're going to use what's new and popular, which is the credit card situation, where these card processors are charging a fee on top of a credit card fee, on top of an exchange fee, on top of a spread for Safemoon to capitalize on people that are looking to buy it easily and quickly when they get the wallet today, probably. I think will probably be available on there, some type of shady partner like that.
So they're still buying the shares at cost, but they're avoiding the 10% dock, pretty much.
Who is? Avoiding it. You don't pay it as the buyer. You pay it as the seller.
Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, when I sell my Safemoon, I only sell you. I send it to your wallet, and if I had 100,000, I'm only sending you 90,000. So I'm only going to pay for the 90,000 that I'm getting from you. But when I have 100,000 and I go to transfer that to another wallet, only sends out 90,000. The rest move to reflections.
I guess I was thinking of the slippage fee. Have you ever tried to do that with the swaps?
I've done the swap with the slippage, and who gets the slippage?
I don't know.
Right.
Right?
That's where the pancake value comes from, right?
Okay, so all right, so that's where I'm it's all dawning on me now. I get it now.
Yeah.
So this whole time I've been thinking there's another fee. But really, the true fee is in the sell.
In the sell. That's where you get the
buy fee is where I'm getting ripped off at. That's the rip-off fee.
Yeah, that's the
rip fee. For real.
Yep.
The slippage fee. It's the rippage fee.
Yeah, it's the rippage fee.
I mean, honestly, right? Like, dude, there was a slippage fee on NFT art finance token.
Yeah.
For real. It was bigger than Safemoon. It was like a 12 or 13%.
I've seen it 20%.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shoot. You're opening my eyes to like the evils of cryptocurrency right here.
Oh, there's a whole nother profitable world.
So okay,
that's why we became an exchange off the bat. I said, okay, we're not going to play the volatility of the cryptocurrency market. We're going to mine the miners. Take advantage of the arbitrage opportunity in between, right? I was already selling Bitcoin at a 5% fee all day, right? Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Bitcoin locally. And I'm like, we need to take this thing worldwide. This is crazy.
Well, okay.
People are willing to do it because, like you're willing to do it. It's okay. I already made it up. You told me last night when we were shooting the video. I got the coin, but there was a fee. I already made the fee back. We were talking about Cash App.
Right. I bought,
and it's
$750 worth of Bitcoin. It was a big fee.
Yeah, and I
made the fee back.
For little to no fees from the exchanges then. Like if you buy Bitcoin on Coinbase Pro and transfer it out, you're not paying very much spread or fee at all.
Okay.
And you
So
just know
not
someone.
not like doing the obviously we have bigger fish to fry here within the next hour with Safemoon and all, but not doing a West Side interview type of thing. But what is the first experience you had into cryptocurrency? Like, where was the first initial spark that you can remember?
I wanted it, and it was hard to get.
You heard about it.
Yeah, well, first, I was on an airplane, and I had gotten upgraded to first class for some crazy reason.
Cool.
And, I was reading the Sky Mall or whatever it was on there.
Yeah.
And it was in there.
No doubt. For real?
Yeah,
I almost cussed.
And it was talking about it being like 17 cents and had gone up to above $1. And I was like, wow, this is like...
It was 17 cents and it went up to $1.
Yeah, it went up to over $1. Now, like, are people really treating this like real money? You know, like this is a joke, right? It's an in-game type currency, but with no value.
Wait,
right?
one
That's
second.
what I was saying.
What year do you think this was about?
It had to be like 2009.
Wow. A Sky Mall article in 2009.
I think so, 2009.
I couldn't even tell you. Oh my God, I was such a lame back then. Okay, keep going. What do the articles say?
So then, like, I heard about it again, and it had gone up, and like, I think it touched $30. I was looking at a chart of it, and it went up to $30, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I missed the bag. I missed the boat. What was I doing? What was I thinking? I should have got in on this thing in the pennies. You know, like this.
But you remember when it was $1 then?
Yeah, and I was like, man, it was sub-$1, and I could have got in, and it went up to $30.
30x'd.
Like, this has got to be the peak. And every time it would run up, you know, then half the value would drop out, and they'd talk about, whoop, there it goes, it's over, it's done. All the way from back then, it was the same story, right? That's why I'm like, you guys haven't seen this before? Like, Bitcoin goes to 28,000. I'm like, duh, it does this every time. You know what I mean? Wait till the next time.
But you still didn't own any.
Still didn't get in.
So, did you understand the technology of Bitcoin then?
I didn't yet. I hadn't studied it yet.
Right.
And when I first started studying it, Bitcoin was around $200, and I studied it some. And then it ran to $600, and I really dove deep into it. And I was like, okay, yeah, I need to see what's going on with this. I started talking to people. I found somebody that had it through Local Bitcoins, which was a site where you could go and you could buy it locally. And I went and I traded an AR-15 for my first Bitcoin. From a guy in a parking lot. Yeah, and I was like, is this crazy? Like, here's my AR-15, and now I have this thing on my phone. You know what I mean?
How did it even transfer to you though? Like, you can hand him a gun. Like, how do you get the Bitcoin back then?
I just had a Bitcoin wallet, and I texted him my public address, and then I looked at it, and then I went to blockchain.info. When he sent it to me, and we confirmed it 3 times, because back then there was a real concern of double spend on Bitcoin because the network wasn't that secure. There wasn't that many computers running it. And boom, I checked it. They confirmed 3 times. It took 30 minutes. We had to sit there till it confirmed all 3 times, and then it was in my wallet, and I had it. And I could send it and move it, and there it was. My first Bitcoin. I traded AR-15 for it.
One Bitcoin?
All Bitcoin. Yep.
1 Bitcoin, 1 GAT.
1 GAT. Yeah, and then he's probably looking at it like, holy cow, this is the most expensive rifle that I have ever.
Wow. For real. Holy snap. And then did that just kind of like open up your mind to Bitcoin? And
like, what I always did and what I always do is I start marketing businesses first before I actually begin a business. So I posted an ad on Local Bitcoins to sell it. Like for more than I paid for it. And there was a lot of interest locally, and people would call me and ask me for more. Kieran.
Hey, Kieran, what's up, man?
Super chat.
Thanks, Kieran. Love those story talks. Super chat.
Super
chat. I started selling it, and then I had to find more ways to get it. So another way to get it at the time was to there was like this crazy website. It was like Bank to Crypto or something, and it had good reviews. And so I took $3,000 and I went down to Wells Fargo, and I literally was just like emailing a guy, and I deposited the money into this random freaking account and sent him my address and a picture of the receipt from Wells Fargo where I had delivered it to his account. And there were all these rules, like you're not, when you go in there, first rule of crypto, don't mention crypto to the bank.
Right.
You know, because no banks were banking with it back then. They were totally scared of it. It was all illegal, crazy internet money. And I did, and then so I just kept doing that. And I was buying from there, and I was selling like Craigslist ads. I was already selling cars. I was already selling handcuffs and freaking everything else, you know, tactical vest and food supply, Bitcoin too.
And it was all like everybody came through with the money. It was all legit. Everything was fine.
I would meet them face to face. I'd meet them in nice hotel lobbies or bank lobbies. And we'd wait, and I'd teach them, okay, if you don't have a wallet, this is a wallet. Here it is on your phone, blockchain.info wallet. I'll send it to you, and you can see that it's in your wallet, and they give me the money.
So you literally sold Bitcoin like face to face, like
face to face, yeah, all day. And I was like, this is the way, right? This is the way. These exchanges and not having control of your coins, this is not the way.
How much Bitcoin would you say that you, I guess, sold face to face in Bitcoin terms?
Thousands of Bitcoins.
Thousands of Bitcoin?
Yeah, thousands of Bitcoin.
Face to face, hand to hand, like drug deals.
They were kind of, but you met in upscale lobbies, right? And in banks. And which I thought was cool because you always wanted to be in a public place. There's cash involved.
Hell
Made them feel safe, made me feel safe. There was the random meeting at Carl's Jr. There was some shadiness involved too. You could tell the people that you were selling Bitcoin to that were potentially nefarious, right? When you sell some Bitcoin to a guy and he's like, man, have you ever tried DMT? It's the freaking world. I'm like, okay, whatever you do with your Bitcoin, as long as you don't tell me, we can keep it legit. I'll follow the rules.
Like, be like, bro, meet me at the airport. Shoot.
So there were those guys too, and those guys were, you know, they wanted Bitcoin every week. Every other day, they need more Bitcoin, which is a whole nother level. And then so I started doing that, and then I went to the Google Entrepreneurship Startup Weekend, where you go and you start a business over a weekend with other people. It's really cool. You take 48 hours of your life and you start a business from scratch, from nothing to inception over the weekend. And I went there and I pitched my idea to, like, it's just a bunch of random entrepreneurs, and I was the only one there. And I pitched my idea of Bitcoin gift cards, and that people should be able to obtain Bitcoin in a much easier fashion. It's so difficult. It's blowing up. There's like $70 million worth of Bitcoin transactions per month at the time, which is like nothing now, right? That happened in the last minute.
Right.
And
right.
And I'm trying to tell them, like, it's growing, and there is a demand, and you guys just don't know, but it's really hard to get. You have to go to Wells Fargo. You got to take pictures. You got to send email. You got to be sketch, you know. And Coinbase didn't have licenses in any states back then. Like, they were just starting out and could barely operate. And they liked the idea, and then I had a group of 4 or 5 people join me, and they pitched some other ideas about how people's piggy banks in their homes are actually the store of great value, and how you could put loans against those piggy banks that people have in their homes. Because once you gather them all up, then you have a device or an internet-connected activity to show proof of these proof of funds in these piggy banks. You could actually earn interest on the debt from those piggy banks. Big bank ideas, right? Big stuff, which is actually still possible because everyone had change at the time. Now that cash is going away, it's not so much, but So we pitched the idea. We won the contest against all the other businesses for the whole weekend. And that earned us a spot on this thing called Pitch on a Train, where we pitched to the 49th State Angel Investors Fund here in Alaska. So we won this spot. It's like a huge honor. We won like thousands of dollars worth of prizes for it, and airline miles, hundreds of thousands of airline miles and everything. And then so we went to pitch on the train, and we tried to pitch to the actual angel investors who had control of these millions of dollars that we needed to actually launch the exchange. And we pitched it to them, and we lost that contest to an ice cream company who wanted an ice cream truck where the cruise ships came in Alaska. And they brought their ice cream that they handmade and served it to all the judges and won them over. And they couldn't quite grasp the size and scale of what we were doing. And they kept saying, we need to bring tech to Alaska. We need to bring another leg, because Alaska stands on 3 legs: tourism and oil and the military. And we're losing one of those, right? Oil prices were tanking at the time. So Alaska was about to tip over from its tripod and needed another one. And we're like, we can bring this massive Bitcoin exchange. You have no idea how much money could come in from this thing worldwide. And they couldn't quite grasp it, and they were a little bit fearful, and it was a little bit new for them.
They chose ice cream over Bitcoin.
Yeah, they did.
Oh my God! What? I mean, they chose.
And we were
flashy ice
floor
cream presentation over. They chose ice cream over Bitcoin.
With Coinbase at the time. The difference was Coinbase was located in Silicon Valley and got like a $1.5 million investment.
Did they exist at the time?
Yeah, they just had started existing, and they got their first like $1.5 million investment to do stuff. We didn't get that investment. And I had some partners on my team who thought we needed to go to Silicon Valley and pitch, and that's all we needed to do. And I'm like, I'm done with this. There's this whole entrepreneur game in Silicon Valley, and when you're doing the entrepreneur business starting world, where everybody builds a business to sell it, not to be a profitable business. And I was already a profitable business. I'm telling them, listen, I sold $1 million worth of freaking Bitcoin here. We're selling stuff. We're real business. I sold every single drone in Alaska. Went and bought them all, sold them all. Nice. And they wanted to go and pitch it and build it up as an equity business, and we had to play all these equity games and give away percentages of our business. And I'm like, let's not do that. Let's buckle down. I rented an office that was like a closet. It was literally a closet in an office building. And we walked through all these office professionals, and we like go into the middle of the building through this door with the breaker box in there, no windows. And we all 4 sit in there and work on this business nonstop.
Nice.
And start scalping Bitcoin and buying Ethereum for $2 and ICOs, and we build this business, and we start trying to partner with gas stations, and we talk to all of the card people, all the gift card people, to try and offer Bitcoins as gift cards from gas stations and stores. And found out that there's this huge loss in gift cards, and there's this huge take that stores get. They don't just sell gift cards for actual money, because there would be no money in it, right? They have gift cards on the shelf just like they have anything else. They have to get a cut. And how are we going to give them a huge cut of the Bitcoin? So I came up with this presentation for the gas stations it was a totally new type of product, a type of product that would bring people to your store. Yeah, you're not going to make a lot of money. We can give you 1% of what we make, right? Of the cut of Bitcoin. And they're like, that's no cut of a product that we sell, 1%. But I'm like, listen, this is not like a product like any other product that you have in your store. This is a product that's going to bring people to your store. More people than you can imagine will come to your store and buy this product, and they'll buy a cupcake while they're there, or a donut, or whatever, or gas. You know what I mean? And they couldn't quite wrap their heads around it either.
Is their percentage back cash or Bitcoin?
It's all cash, right?
Okay.
We handled all the risk. And the way that we handled it was people would buy cash, and their cash didn't exchange to Bitcoin until they logged onto our website and entered their redemption code on the gift card.
Okay.
And that is when the exact exchange happened. Until then, they had a cash equivalent $100 gift card.
Okay.
So we started selling them locally. We hired some coders to build the exchange, which we still have the code for. We built out the website. We went to all the websites, Crunchbase and everything, and we have our business listed. And we're still struggling for investment. I'm putting every single dime that I have into this thing. I put $27,000. It was everything I had into building this exchange. We became a licensed money service business in the state of Alaska and found out that you needed, the way that the regulations are stifling you is that you need this license in every single state that you do business in. So it was really tough to expand. So I went to the local shops here.
Like 50 licenses?
You need 50 licenses.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and you need legal teams. You need legal teams in every state to fight the different rules in every state and comply with every different anti-money laundering rule in every state.
Well, snap, dude. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. So Coinbase went that way, right? They had the money, so they hired a lawyer to write up, how things were going to operate in every single state, and they slowly released their service as they obtained licensing in every state, which cut the little guy out from being able to compete.
Okay.
So we still sold gift cards, and then we ended up, getting a letter, a cease and desist letter. And basically got shut down by the feds at the time, and then it was basically all gone. And it really came from Coinbase, and Coinbase is really the one who ratted us out, and that's why I have a disdain for Coinbase to this day.
Hey, well, I hate Cornbase too.
Yeah, I know you do. So they lost you money too.
Did you ever?
So we turned the business
frame the letter?
No, I have it somewhere.
Yeah.
And we could have continued to operate and requested forgiveness instead of permission, like a lot of people did. That's basically what they all did at the time, because there was no rules surrounding it, but everyone knew that it could be illegal. And you'd hear these stories about these two guys that were selling Bitcoin in Florida, and they sold it to a wrong guy who said that he was going to use it to do something illegal.
Right.
And because they knew they sold it to him for something illegal and they had a record of that, so every time I'd sell it, I don't want to know nothing. If you ever tell me that you're doing anything illegal, I can't sell you Bitcoin.
Cool.
And stayed on the up and up. And Mitchell says, I'm closing my Coinbase account today. That's what's up.
Wow.
So they're just the big guys, they had the money and they had the legal team, and they had they started to hire everyone that was leaving government, right? The same old stuff you see. Someone was in the banking industry or the regulation industry,
and they
started hiring them.
Position, right?
Yeah, they just started hiring them. We can pay you more money.
Right.
And that's how they got to be where they're at. They bought their way to the top. And they're still there. And if you look at the executives there, a lot of them are ex-bank, ex-reserve, all those positions.
So, I mean, I hate to say, but knowing what you know, do you think that the stock will rise?
Bitcoin itself or Coinbase?
Or Coinbase, yeah.
They've gotten so big. I mean, who would have thought, right? $100 billion valuation. It's astronomical, right? Everyone's like looking for the meal ticket when they're entrepreneurs starting out. But, it's crazy. That CEO, who's younger than me, I think, now worth some 10 to 20 billion dollars, that's $20,000 million. Crazy. I don't know if it's going to go up. I think they're facing a whole lot of competition. Not everyone's going to deal with this 1% fee for so long as more competition arises, but it's expensive to be their competition, especially when they own the regulators now. They're the big guys who own the regulators, and they're going to push for regulation to make it more difficult for new companies to come up and compete with them.
What's their closest competition, do you think? At least on the publicly traded.
That's a good question, because now you have Robinhood dipping their hand into cryptocurrency. And if they expand to wallets and things, they already have the banking and licensing and stuff in place. And you've got Webull doing it. And really, eToro is probably one of their biggest competitors worldwide. But then you have things like you have things like Kraken, right? And Binance is obviously the biggest. Binance is a bigger exchange than Coinbase.
Binance ever any talk about that being a traded company in any way? It's pretty big.
They're talking about it. They don't need it. They're making money, you know.
Right. So what do we have as publicly traded companies that are really involved in obviously Robinhood?
The best opportunity in the market, yes, to me for that space is FTCV. Yeah.
Right, because Robinhood's taken up. How do you have you ever played with the Moomoo app?
No, I did. I heard about it, and I saw you got into it. And I looked at the page one time.
I think that company is FUTU. I think the home company.
Safemoon is crashing back down here, guys, on the gate chart. I don't know if it's doing the same thing on Trust Wallet. Let me know what you guys are seeing for prices on Trust and whatever other exchange that you're using, because we're coming back down here on Gate. If you guys are holding value, I'll do some trading here on Gate.
Bitcoin coming down sub 49.
Okay. NSAV? No, I don't know. Don't know about it.
No.
Net savings link, OTC market stock. It's talking about sitting at 4 cents right now.
Ooh, 4 cents. Let's get a couple billion.
West, if you ever got into the OTC market, man, the whole world of insane FOMO.
The only time I ever gotten, and this is, I'm so glad that I got involved into HCMC because it taught me don't go back. You know,
yeah.
I love stocks that really matter. I think we were talking about Lucid earlier. Like, to me, I would love to take a gamble on a stock like Lucid and buy more shares of Lucid. I like AMC. Not so much as a theater stock, but as a squeeze play. But I would rather throw my money into something I don't know, that I know I'm going to get a return. Lucid, eventually, I'm going to get a return. AMC, I've had returns.
I'm not sure about Lucid because I don't know if you were around early, but I used to talk all kinds of crap about CCIV.
Yeah, I remember.
Because they're so far away from profitability. Lucid Group, it's LCID now, is the stock. And they're at $20 to almost $21.
Right. I have an average cost of 26.
When I was talking a lot of smack, okay, they were running $30, $40, $50, $60 a share, which turned this company into a $100 billion company. And I just thought that as a percentage of like what Tesla's worth, it's not worth that, right? It's not worth 10% of Tesla because they don't have what Tesla has. They're not a power company. I don't know if you guys saw what I put in the main chat, but Tesla like literally just became a power company and applied to be the power company for Texas and supply the power.
Really?
Yeah. As a power company provider there. But that's what I thought about it. And it's a long time until, if you look at how many cars are they coming out with this year? I mean, how many cars are they going to actually produce and sell this year? It's in the like 5,000 range of vehicles that they might get out this year. At least that was the previous expectations. 5,000 cars. That's not very much money, right? You've got Ford putting out 2 million F-150s or something in a year. And you've got Lucid putting out 5,000 cars, which is just a car company. And they're ramping up and they're saying, well, production next year, we might be able to make 100,000 cars and maybe 150,000 next year. And got another factory, might get to 200,000 or 250,000. A long time until they get to the numbers that Ford is doing, which is a company that's valued at less than half of the price of Lucid.
Right. Terrible price.
Talk about long-term play and all, like for me, the price of it and the way that it was running up, it was all built in. already. Like all the value there was built in. And that's probably true. If you were buying it at $40, $50, $60, it'd be 10 years until you might see a return on that, in my opinion, with Lucid.
Then how is Ford's price so beat down? Shouldn't it be worth more than that then? I look at stocks like Ford and General Motors and I'm like, come on, man. Like, that's why I invested into Lucid, because those stocks seem the prices just seem so beat down that there's no profit there.
Well, Ford has killed it over the last 6 months. They're way up, right? They've tripled their market cap since then, right? Ford's market cap was down in like the $10 billion area, and now they're up to a $50 billion company. They've become an EV play. They come out with the Ford Lightning. It got excellent reviews. Everyone says it's going to smoke the Cybertruck in a big way, and it probably will with the fleet people, and everybody likes normal-looking, non-moon driving trucks. I'm a moon driving type of guy. And I think that those unique things are going to really hit off, like the Cybertruck. But Ford is, I mean, it's valued at $50 billion. So, I mean, right now, Ford is worth more than Lucid. Ford is worth $50 billion, and the stock price is just, the stock price is the amount of shares, you know, the market cap divided by the amount of shares.
Right. Obviously, a company like Ford is going to have way more shares than Lucid.
And it's up to them. They can issue the amount of shares at the price that they want. Like Coinbase, they could have just issued 10 times the amount of shares and come out at $40 instead of $400. It's totally up to them. It's all an imaginary thing. They can split.
I wonder if I still would have lost $300 on that day.
Right. Yeah. Maybe,
you're like,
maybe
no,
not,
I'm going to buy 100 shares.
Right. That was a tough trade that day with Coinbase.
It was all right. You know, it was whatever. It was a learning experience. That was actually my first IPO experience. Like live IPO.
Because the average so much IPO hype throughout this year has been like the best in years and years and years, and has returned like a pop of 20 to 30% per IPO.
Dude,
for the whole year.
I mean, let's really face it. When's the last time that okay, it was my first IPO, so I don't really know what's going on, but like, no one buys a $398 IPO. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did something that no one is ever supposed to do in the stock market, which is buy an insanely priced IPO. But I'd been pumped up all day. We'd been watching CNBC and Fox News and everything all day. Everybody pumped it up. It was supposed to be the next week. We don't know what the valuation can be. Oh my God, what's going to happen?
Well, at the same time, you just watched every single crypto like go up 100% and then go up 200% and then go up 300%. And
right,
it was just all euphoria at the time. We just come out of the meme stock craze where everyone made, you know, thousands of percentiles on these things, and anything was possible. Just the perfect timing for the Coinbase IPO.
Which is, you know, it's funny because Kramer was one of those people who was hyping it up. He actually like clowned on it the other day, saying that they, I don't know the names of the people who are the heads of the Coinbase, but he basically said that they botched the IPO. And he said that they overpriced it and they sold too many shares and they just completely botched the thing, and now it's like, you know, the price is stuck in limbo, and he kind of clowned on them, even though, you know, we all know that day of they were pumping it so hard.
Oh yeah. And they might have been okay, and that price might have come back even as a direct listing like that, where all of the founders and everybody was just selling their stock to you. They're like, give me your money, you can have this share regardless of what it's worth later. Then they came out a week later and diluted the stock and said, now the company needs money. We're going to issue all these more shares and dilute the stock by some 14% or something at the time, which was just a horrible sentiment and sent the stock all the way back down near its IPO price, and hasn't really recovered since. And that was like the second big botch that they did. Was that dilution? They believe their own hype. You know what? They're billionaires, and so who cares on their end, right? What is the CEO's, motivation to give you a good experience through the app now, or anything, or to give you guys anything?
Hey, let me ask you a question right quick.
Yeah.
What do you think about? And like, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. Off the top of your head, do you know anything about Vitalik Buterin?
Vitalik? Yeah, we go way back. The V-Man.
The V-Man. I mean, I feel like his name is held in so high regard. I don't know. I
felt like when he came out, I was doing the same thing he was doing. We were building new types of cryptocurrencies and crunching our brains every single day in an office to figure out how to make this thing useful for the world. And this guy, he has the look of at least then, right? Everyone thinks he's a god or something now, but he has the look of a nerd or a coder. And I think that's where he had the advantage when he would go and talk about this thing and people banded around him. And he did have some great ideas about cryptocurrency, and they ended up, partnering together and doing Ethereum with some other bright minds, just because essentially, I think because he could code at the time and the other bright minds couldn't code, is my take on it.
Is coding like the key, like the be all and end all of cryptocurrency knowledge?
No, but it's the key to accessing people. It's the key to websites. It's the key to apps. It's the key between the great ideas and the access to people. So for me, like to this day, I still get an update about the coder meetup because I would always go there and I would pitch to them, hey, you guys need to come and join our team. We need more coders to make things happen, to make the exchanges work properly and things like that, to make the chat work properly. Like if I had a good coder on the team right now, the YouTube channel would be like 10 times more interactive. There's so much that we could do with code through it that we're not doing right now because I'm not good enough with code. I have the ideas to make it happen, but I need the coder to do it.
All right.
And that's why we always just hired
coders.
The coders. We always hired coders from overseas, right? We always worked with guys from Bangladesh, and there would be these crews of guys that would pretend like they're one guy that would try to work on your project and just deliver the bare minimum.
San Francisco.
The bridge, yeah, that's right. That'll snap. 35.20 on Trust, and we're at 31.88 now. Back to it on Gate.
So when it comes to cryptocurrency, knowing everything you know, like, what is your personal favorite cryptocurrency?
I guess, like, if you go over my long-term favorite, I've always been a Bitcoin maxi, and I remember those guys telling me about altcoins back in the day, and I was like, listen, there's nothing like Bitcoin. It has this first mover advantage, which is so huge, and you see it in business all the time.
It's awesome, right?
Once you're the biggest and the best and in the beginning and the most people go to you, I mean, look, that's what happens with any platform, right? You look at Facebook or Twitter. Where's the competition? No altcoin can compete, right? Where's Parler at? You know what I mean? It's like, or Rumble or anything. None of these things can compete with YouTube, They're the biggest and the best, and everybody just goes to that. It's almost like YouTube channels. You go to one, you're like, oh, well, 40 million people like this channel. They must be onto something. Boom. And you ignore the guy with 20,000 subscribers.
You ever think that there's going to be a day where, like, Bitcoin is inserted into, like, Fang? Where it's like, bang, not to make a joke, but like, bang. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it literally is right there.
They're completely separate. Although Bitcoin has the market cap of some of those companies in FANG.
For real?
And I think will absolutely eclipse them over time because it's a bigger thing. It's a worldwide bigger thing.
I mean, it'll eventually start to move the market just like quote unquote FANG.
And people think that Bitcoin's static and stuck is what it is, and they always forget that Bitcoin can have the capabilities of any of these other cryptocurrencies, and it's already the most popular and the most funded. It can change like that and have the same smart contracts built on it as Ethereum. The confirmation time can change to 10 seconds instead of 10 minutes, and you won't have to wait. It can turn into a currency in an instant. All it takes is the democracy behind it, right? And who is behind Bitcoin? The miners of Bitcoin, that's the democracy. And what do they want? They want it to be more valuable, more useful, and the price to go up. If Bitcoin starts to fall out of popularity, Bitcoin's going to change. It's going to say, we have smart contracts too. We have instant, cheap verification for transactions as well. We've changed to more economic and environmentally friendly type of mining. Maybe even proof of stake instead of proof of work.
Oh, it's always going to be ahead of the game?
It can always be. It's totally changeable. It's changed multiple times throughout history. There's all these forks, right? There's Bitcoin SV, and Bitcoin Gold, and Bitcoin Cash. And
can Bitcoin
Diamond
adapt to the NFT market too? Or is that just like locked down by Ethereum?
No, it's absolutely adaptable. And I think Cardano is going to absolutely take over the NFT market here.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. It's cheaper. It's more distributed. It's going to be much cheaper to mint on ADA than it is Ethereum. The fees are much less. Everything. It's faster. It's got it. It's got it. It's coming. The UI that they're going to put in front of you to create NFTs and mint them is going to be so much more simple. So I think the ADA, but then also, you know, Ethereum's working on upgrading itself too. They realize that over there, and they realize we need Ethereum 2.0, and we need to continue to upgrade Ethereum in order to even compete with some of these other technologies. Which is, you're watching Ethereum do it. If Ethereum can change to proof of stake instead of proof of work, you know, with this new technology of burning tokens through the transaction confirmation process, then so can Bitcoin. They all can. Can I explain how smart contracts make ADA a powerhouse? You can, Odie.
Hey, would you rather put $1,000 into Cardano or one stock? Let's give a time frame on that. 2 years.
Cardano.
Wow.
Yeah, over any one stock that I see right now is an opportunity.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. That's kind of like a mind blower for me. I'm not gonna lie.
It has a growth opportunity that's unmanipulated like any other. There's no one gonna come around and say, hey, we're gonna issue twice the amount of Cardano to the maximum supply, like they could with any one stock that I might pick.
Right.
There's inherent risks in any one particular stock.
But you feel less risk in Cardano.
Yeah, less. Yeah, I do.
Wow. I gotta admit, man, I feel like that's the that's the story that the news is gonna run with.
Yeah, I mean, crypto's been the game. It's been the larger part of my retirement account.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we've all kind of seen it, but sometimes you just gotta hear.
And in the beginning,
honestly, sometimes you gotta hear your friend say it.
It wasn't really a crypto channel, you know? And I didn't want to push crypto on people. And to be honest, like most of you guys weren't really crypto people.
But you believed in crypto more, right?
Yeah, and you guys have come over to crypto from stocks. A lot of you guys, you know, the channel has too. Right. We never kept track of crypto on a main stock page during the day, back in the day. But I did.
You slowly weaned us.
I weaned you into it.
Yeah, you weaned us into the crypto. But I mean, really, like, my crypto knowledge was garbage before coming to this channel, but I noticed something. There's something to watching the Bitcoin, Ethereum, there's something to watch the top three, top four every day. You really get a sense of what the market is doing, not the stock market, but the crypto market. You watch Bitcoin,